Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Maui Dynasty, where we started 3-0 into the season, and the only other team to make that happen in the conference was Oregon. So I hope we're ready for a showdown at some point. 3-0, 1-0 in conference, and for this first game today, we have a couple of visits. We have Joey Keane, an edge rusher, 6'5", 264, a power rusher with elite power moves already, 81 tackling, 91 excel, 85 speed. So he's a great athlete with 84 power moves already. And then we've got our a linebacker here, Shakir Hills, 5'11", 233. So a little bit short, but he's got 91 speed, 88 acceleration, 78 zone coverage, 83 tackling, 80 pursuit. 82 block shedding even as a linebacker. That is ridiculously high, even if he was a senior, and this dude is not even a freshman yet. And then we're also going to have a cornerback here, JJ Ernsberger, 6'2", 183, and he's got 97 speed, 92 excel, great athlete, 84 zone coverage, 72 press, 74 man. Literally little work there on the man side, but great cornerback prospect. And then this first game is going to be against California, and so far in CFB25, I have had some issues playing Cal. They usually present a pretty good challenge. The top of the roster is a bunch of high 80s for overall, and they are quarterbacked by one of their best players, EJ Kamanong, 6'2", 205 out of Seattle, Washington, former 2-star. But looks to be an NFL caliber player apparently. Elite accuracies, 89 throw power is a little bit lower than what you're looking for in an NFL athlete, but Kamanong looks like a very solid field general, pocket passer archetype. Not much speed though. And then the running back is Frederick York. York is an elusive back. He wears number 20. He's got some good hands, good elusiveness, can run short routes a little bit, not much power, 90 speed, just an average running back, I'd say. And then the number one receiver is Josiah Martin, 5'11", 170 out of Corinth, Texas, former 3-star. He's a deep threat. Wears number 17. Martin is a very good route runner. His hands are pretty solid. He's got some very good elusiveness, and he is decently fast, I'd say. 91 speed, 95 excel. That's pretty good. And then we've got Trevor Rogers. He's also a deep threat at 6'3", 195 out of Lakewood, California. Rogers wears number 19. He's an elite route runner in the short and intermediate parts of the field. He's got very good hands, very good elusiveness, and he is a very good athlete as well for his size. And then we've got Nick Cherador, 6'1", 190 out of West Hills, California, also a deep threat. So they apparently want to go deep with their offense. Cherador is not a great route runner. His hands are not great either. He's a very elusive athlete and 97 speed. I mean, he's an actual deep threat compared to the other twos and to the other two receivers. And then they've got a tight end here from Hawaii, Dion Mangum. We're number 86. Mangum has not great route runnings at all, but he's got pretty solid hands and some very good athleticism. He can't block if his life depended on it, but 87 speed for a tight end in this game is actually elite. Now, the offensive line for Cal is looking rather dicey. They've got a few freshman starters. It doesn't look good. They do have a solid, a better right side of the line. The right guard is really good, but the rest of the O-line is decent at best, below average at worst. Doesn't look great. So that's good for us. Tristan Wayamao Galindo is the top edge rusher on this team, and he's got 82 power moves, 76 finesse moves, no runs topping to speak of. He's a decent athlete, but overall not an edge rusher to be scared of. The other edge rusher, Josefa Wood, he's injured with a partial MCL tear, and he's gonna be out for 5 more weeks, which is half the season. And then they've got Easy Osando, 6'2", 220. That's the middle linebacker out of Trophy Club, California. He's a pass coverage archetype linebacker. And his coverage is zone 80, man is 65. I mean, that's not elite, but it's gonna get the job done. He can rush the passer a little bit, and he's an actual really good run-stopping linebacker with crazy good athleticism. So definitely a solid linebacker. And the other guy is Jermaine Ware, 5'11", 234. Ware is also pass coverage archetype, decent coverage ability, 91 finesse moves if he needs to rush the passer. He doesn't really have great run stopping tools, but he's also a good athlete. So the linebacking duo for this team is pretty good. And then they've got their number 1 corner is injured. Day Aupu out with a foot fracture, 1 more week, so he's gonna be ready to go next week, but he's gonna miss this game. Taj Butler, 6'2", 184 out of Rancho Santa Margarita. Butler is very good in man coverage. His press is, dare I say, elite, 89 hands, but his zone coverage is abysmal. 70 zone coverage, like even 75 wouldn't be great, but 70 is really abysmal. Now the only good thing is he's got the makeup speed. Well, not against Kasima Biameri, but he does have the makeup speed if he messes up. Jaleel Borgi looks like a very good defensive back as well. Great man coverage ability, 90 catching, but yet again, the zone coverage lacking. 72 zone is pretty awful, and this dude is not even fast. 89 speed, 87 XL. Doesn't look great. Now we have started the first game. We lost 0-1, so now we are gonna try to tie up the series. And we're going to start off with the ball on offense. Miguel Maldonado back deep from his own goal line. He's going to make the first one miss and be tackled at the 18-yard line. And with that, the offense is going to come out on the field. Benjamin Phillips is going to lead out this team. And first and 10 from the 18. They're going to set up a slip screen for the first play of the game. And Quentin Drango is going to make 3 people miss with 1 juke move. What a play for Quentin Drango, but immediately we have an injury for Benjamin Phillips. So Abdul Rubin is in the game now, and we're gonna set up another slip screen to make it a little bit easier. And Hendricks is gonna fight ahead for 10 yards on the play, make this third down a lot easier. They do get it done. 2nd and 10 a couple downs later, and we're gonna have a catch by Manuel Kamea, the tight end, and that is gonna be a 16-yard connection. And Benjamin Phillips is back in the game now. So we have Maka Mapanga for an 8-yard run up the gut. Nice piece of running there. 2nd and 2 now for Benjamin Phillips. And he's going to throw to Kasim Biamiri, and that's going to be a 9-yard play. 2nd and 10. Phillips has 2 backs in the backfield. Drango is going to be motioned out, and he is going to be the recipient. And he's got the path to the sideline, and he's going to fight ahead down to the 1-yard line. Quentin Drango. Now he's the back still in goal line personnel up the gut, and the blocks are set up perfectly. It's a touchdown. Maui's going to go up 7-0 on the opening drive, and the quad man is in the end zone yet again. He's been doing that all season long, and he's looking to continue that. Now, EJ Kamanong in the backfield, and we're going to have a catch from the outside on an in route there. That's about 11 yards on the play. 1st and 10 across midfield already. Kamanong has this offense moving pretty rapidly, and they've got a nice 17-yard connection over the middle. 3rd and 1, trips to the right, and they're gonna throw the RPO to the running back, and that's gonna be a first down into goal-to-go territory. 3rd and goal now from the 3. They're gonna hand it off up the middle and going airborne. It's a touchdown. Cal is gonna tie up this game, and we're gonna have a brand new ball game at the end of the first quarter here. Both drives took some time off the clock, and there's only about a minute left of this first quarter. Benjamin Phillips hands it off to the quad man, and he's got the first down. About 10 yards on the play. Solid running here from Quentin Drango. Now Steven Hendricks checks in, and he's going to run it as well. What is happening to this air raid offense? We've got 19 yards by Steven Hendricks. And that's going to be close to midfield now. 3rd and 10. Tough third down. And Phillips is not going to get the pass away in time as he had JJ Easy open over the middle. So this is going to be a punt. No points for Maui. Game still tied at 7. And EJ Kamanong just flings it out of bounds. 4th down. They have a 3 and out and give the ball back right to us. We have a holding on 1st down. So 1st and 20 now. And Phillips has his man behind the defense. It's a Biamiri for a 1st down inside the 5. He got caught up too from behind. But what a throw by Benjamin Phillips. He was about to get hit. And I mean, he underthrew it a little bit, or else this would have been a touchdown. So now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. Let's see if Phillips can put this in the end zone. He's going to throw it, and that's a catch. It's a touchdown for the Surfers. And we've got Kamea in the end zone yet again. Well, I mean, what do you mean yet again? He's not the one that scores a lot of touchdowns, but tight end has been very reliable. He had big shoes to fill after the departure from Greg McHugh, 1st round pick. So now we're leading 14-7, and right off the bat, they're going to go to their number 1 receiver, Josiah Martin, for a nice 1st down catch. 1st and 10 from the 37, and Kamanang has some time, gets it away to his running back, and that's an 8-yard play. Make this a lot easier on 2nd down. They get the 1st down eventually, and a couple downs later, it's a new set of downs, and Kamanang is going to get it away to Martin again for a 9-yard pickup. 1st and 10 from the 43, the Maui 43 this time, and they're going to hand it off up the gut, 8 yards. I mean, this is just way too easy. If you get 8 yards every time on 1st down, might as well not have a defense on the field at all. 2nd and 2, and they do get it off way too easy, 11 yards on the play, move the chains. 3rd and 8 for Kamanang, as we're halfway through the 2nd quarter now, and they're not going to get the 1st down here. Great tackle by Tyler Hector, the number 1 corner. It's 4th down, and they're going to have to take the field goal here, and this one's off the upright. It's no good. No points for Cal. So this game is still a 7-point game, and Benjamin Phillips looks like he has recovered from his 1st injury, and weaving through the defense is Steven Hendricks for an 11-yard pickup. 3rd and 5 now, and this one's gonna be a pass, and Phillips is gonna send one down the field. Biamiri's behind the defense again. It's another touchdown, and Maui is out to a 2-score lead. Kasim Biamiri looking crazy good. The deep threat with 98 speed, he's showing it off, and we have been taking advantage so far. And now we're gonna see the run here. On 3rd and 10, they ran it, get 9 yards out of it, but that's not a 1st down, so that's going to end their drive, and we're at halftime just like that. It's a 14-point game, and so far, Biamiri has been the game breaker. 1 deep touchdown, 1 almost deep touchdown. It was still completed inside the 5-yard line. I mean, that's how you win games. You get big plays. 1st and 10 for Cal after the halftime, and they go to their number 1 receiver. It's Martin for a 9-yard pickup, and now they are gonna go with 2 tight ends and the running back on the field. They go play action, and that did not work out at all. It's Walter Lennon in the backfield, and this is gonna make a 3rd and 6 here. Pretty tough down. 3rd and 6. It's gonna be incomplete. What a play by Jamie Ham, the freshman corner. That's going to be a punt, and Maui's back on offense, and getting it away, it's Sergio Wiggins, and shaking the safety in the process as well. 25 yards to Wiggins. He's showing off the speed here, has a little wiggle in his step as well. 1st and 10, play action shot for Phillips, and he's going to get it away, and this one's caught. What a play by Wiggins, laying out as Phillips missed the mark. He overthrew it a little bit, or else it would have been a touchdown, man. 1st and goal, 6-man pressure on the slant. It's caught. It's another touchdown, and it's again Kasim Biamiri. He can also do the short stuff. If you can threaten deep, they're gonna give you the short yards all the time, and Biamiri is gonna get the touchdown here on the slant. 28-7 halfway through the 3rd quarter. Kaminong, you got to get a touchdown on this one, man. And they are actually out to a good start here. It's about 10 yards to the perimeter receiver there. 2nd and 8 for Kaminong. And intercepted! It's Mitch Hendricks. He's going to take it away inside California territory. What a play by Mitch Hendricks. He has been waiting for his opportunity to start on this defense for a long time. And now that we had actually graduated Daniel Madrid, our strong safety, it was finally time for Mitch Hendricks to step in. And I mean, that was just beautiful work there on the number 2 receiver. He gets the interception, gets us the ball back, and Phillips is going to motion out Drango and has another man behind the defense at the sideline. What a catch. That is Sergio Wiggins, the slot receiver, working the boundary here. Very nice play by Wiggins, and that's going to make this a very easy drive here. 2nd and 3 from the 3, and Phillips is going to retreat a little bit too far, and he gets intercepted by a defensive lineman. That's actually a linebacker, and he's going to take it back all the way. So this play, that should have been a touchdown and given us a 4-score lead. Luke Farrelly takes it back the other way. He's a linebacker that was just standing in the right spot at the right time. Benjamin Phillips should have just taken the sack at that point, man. 28-14 is the new score. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter. And I mean, just look at what happened there, man. That was awful. Can't do that. Gotta take the sack there. 3rd and 10, and Phillips gonna go down again, and ball falls incomplete again. Luke Farrelly for another pressure in the backfield. So the ball goes immediately back to Cal, and so they have now a chance to make this a 1-score game. And just a few plays ago, it should have been a 4-score game. And just like that, they have a shot here to close in on the lead, and wide open on the screen, a huge lane for Cal to get the first down. And now at the edge of field goal range, they're gonna have a play action shot for Kaminong, and he's got a lot of time, and that was intercepted right back. Hook is gonna get this one, jukes out one I guess defender now, and takes it out to the 27-yard line. Mohammed Hook, the true number 1 outside corner on this team. Whenever we need him, he's getting it done. And look who's behind the defense. It's JJ Easy for a first down. And again, Phillips missed the mark. He overthrows him by a little bit. Easy has to lay out, and that's going to cost him the momentum. He would have had a touchdown. And instead, we're going to have to throw for a touchdown here. But Quentin Drango is getting it done anyway on the screen. He's into the end zone. Perfect blocking there. And by the way, Sergio Wiggins threw 2 blocks on that play, man. Gotta take a second look at this play here. They're gonna throw at the screen there, and then look, number 3 out in front, making a block there, and then getting upfield and making another block for Quentin Drango. What a play! Would not have been possible without the help of Sergio Wiggins. So at least we have a 3-score lead back now after that Mohammed Hook interception. And 4th down for Cal. They lose the possession and punt it back to us. And now we have an opportunity to put the dagger in this game. About 20 yards for Sergio Wiggins on that play. And now we're almost in field goal range. Gonna hand it off to Steven Hendricks. Up the gut. He's going into the red zone. What a play by the number 2 running back. And now we're gonna send out Quentin Drango again for another screen, and he should have tried to hurdle that one, man. That would have been a good call. But power backs usually don't hurdle much. 1st and goal from the 7. Phillips has some time over the middle on the slant. It's another touchdown, and guess who it is? It's Kasim Abiamiri. He's got another one, and now this is a 4-score game, 8 minutes away from the end of the game, and while technically it is still possible for them to catch up, we're just gonna skip ahead. I'll show you a couple more interesting plays as Phillips is pressured here and wide open against man coverage. Abiamiri diving into the end zone. What a play by Kasim Abiamiri. And he's got another one, and I think that's his 4th touchdown on the day. And now this is getting out of hand. We're just gonna skip ahead to the end. 49-28. They do get a couple good plays at the end there, but doesn't matter. Huge win. Benjamin Phillips throws for 442 passing yards, has 6 total touchdowns. I think all of them through the air. Yes, 1 interception. We had Abdul Rubin in the game for a little while at the beginning, just a few plays, and he played decently, I guess. He kept the drive alive. And then Kamanang, 75% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, but also 2 interceptions. Mohammed Hook with one of the most critical ones. They had a chance to make this a 1-score game, and instead he takes it away. We go down the field, Kasim Abirmiri touchdown, and that is gonna end the game right there. And also, Steven Hendricks, what a day on the ground for him. 8 yards a carry on 10 carries, that's 80 yards. Crazy good play. And Abia Murray, 6 catches, 162, 4 touchdowns, ridiculous performance. Sergio Wiggins, 8 catches for 120. Everybody else even got lost. We got 5 catches for Drango, 76 yards in that touchdown. JJ Easy had 56. The number 1 receiver doesn't even get much production here. And then on the other side, we actually kept them to a long of 26 yards for 1 reception. That was Dion Mangum, the tight end from Hawaii. Mangum looking real good in this game, but overall they were just no match in the end. They had a little bit of luck there on that pick 6. That was a little bit unlucky there for Phillips, but in the end we get it done. It was never really in danger, the lead. It could have been though, but Mohammed Hook, he gets us off the hook again. Just like every time we need him to get an interception, he is right there. And we didn't get much pass rush production, but it doesn't matter. And the best thing is we even get some more commits. It's Taulia Lu. We get a receiver here out of Tennessee, but definitely has some Polynesian ancestors. And then we get Tavita Taotao out of Mountain View, California, a tight end, a 5-star tight end at that. And we're just going to take a quick look at these players. Taulia Lu is a 4-star, 6'1", 190, a physical archetype receiver out of Memphis, Tennessee. He's got 90 speed, 90 XL. He's got 83 catch in traffic, 88 spec catch, 79 catching, 81 release, and 79 short route running. Don't know about the other route runnings, but already looking like a really good player. And then we've got Tivita Toto, 6'6", 234, a massive tight end, 5-star recruit. Possession to archetype, so we don't know the speed, but he's got 84 acceleration. If that's any indication, I think I'm going to be pretty happy. And then very solid catching ratings right off the bat. And then sadly we miss out on George Guasham. Actually gave up the battle a couple of weeks ago because there was no winning this one. He's from Mississippi and he's going to go to Ole Miss. Like, we didn't have any pipeline bonus at all there, so absolutely no reason to waste points. But dude looks incredible. What an athlete. And then sadly I battled for this one until the bitter end. Santiago Fonseca, 5-star safety. He's gonna go to Texas A&M. I mean, he is from Texas, it doesn't make sense. 91 speed, 89 XL. He's got very good zone coverage ability, some good pursuit. The tackling rating is actually pretty low. He needs to work on that, definitely. But we miss out on a couple players here. Doesn't matter. We're gonna move on. Next game is against Washington State, and we should be the heavy favorite to win this one. The top of the roster looks actually a little bit lighter. They do have a few players in the high 80s for overall, but overall they are lacking talent in this roster. And this starts at the quarterback position. We have a lefty here, Frederick Warrior, 6'1", 192, a former 1-star with 95 throw power, but his accuracies are a little bit left to be desired. I mean, it's not bad. It's the high 80 stuff, but just not the not the elite blend that you want against this defense. And then they've got a running back here in Alani Melton, 5'9", 175. He's a receiving back, actually. Where's number 24, Alani Melton? He does have some pretty solid hands. I think he could play slot receiver, actually. Pretty good elusiveness, absolutely no power to speak of. The 53 trucking is not going to help him anywhere. And this dude only has 83 speed, so not worried about the running backs on this team. Christopher Barnes is the number 1 receiver. Where's number 83? Barnes is 5'8", so not the tallest dude out there. He's a decent slot receiver with actually very good hands. The elusiveness is very good, and this dude, you gotta be scared of him. 99 speed, 98 XL, so watch out for number 83. That dude could make some problems or produce some problems. Ramon Rivera is also 5'8", 167 out of Dallas, Texas. Rivera is not the most elusive receiver, but he's a very good slot receiver as well. His hands are not quite as good, but still very solid. And he's got no speed at all. 85 speed, I mean, that would be slow for a 6'6 receiver. And this dude is 5'8", man. And then they've got Isaiah Cobbs, the number 3 receiver on this team, 5'9". So all of their top receivers are not even getting to 5'10". Not the most imposing receivers, not a great route runner, only okay hands, and not even much speed here. So the only one to worry about really is Barnes with his 99 speed. And then look at this offensive line. This looks pretty awful. I mean, the center here at 89 overall is pretty good, but the rest of the line, that does not look good. The second best offensive lineman here, 81 overall right tackle. He's going to be missing with an injury. So this is a horrible look for this offensive line. And then for the defense, they do have a pretty solid edge rusher here. 6'5", 220 with 91 finesse moves, 85 power moves. This is the kind of elite production or skill set you want to see in an edge rusher. But this dude has no run stopping upside. He is an elite athlete, however. And then they've also got Eric McQueen on the opposite side, 6'3", 276 out of Fort Worth, Texas. McQueen is a speed rusher, former 3-star with 85 finesse moves, 85 power moves. So not quite the same level of pass rusher, but still very good skill sets. He even does have a little bit of run stopping upside. Solid athlete. So the edge rush duo looks really good. And then they do have a really good defensive tackle in the middle there. Jackson Cowgill, 6'5", 270 out of Erie, Colorado. And I thought Erie was at the Great Lake. But yeah, doesn't matter. Apparently there's another Erie in Colorado. Cowgill is an elite level run stopper with some pass rush upsides, and he's a great athlete as well. So definitely this defensive line, they do have talent. And then Corey Osika is the top linebacker on this team. He's an elite level run stopper. Well, I mean, not elite. 76 block shed is not elite, but very good at least, I'd say. And yeah, not much pass rush upside. 78 zone coverage is decent, I guess. No athleticism worth mentioning. And then in the middle, it's Greg Bohannon, the number 2 linebacker, 5'11 with 229 out of Spanaway, Washington. A former 2-star pass coverage archetype linebacker with 87 zone coverage and 80 man. That is absolutely elite. That would be very good at corner even, but he's a linebacker. He's got some run stopping ability as well, even though it's not elite. No athleticism to speak of. And yeah, so the front 7 looks, actually front 6 looks pretty good on this team. Jalen Edmond is the top corner and actually the top player on this team. Edmond is an elite level man coverage player, but 69 zone coverage is absolutely abysmal. Now, the good thing is he does have the makeup speed, but man, this zone coverage is absolutely awful. Caleb Baggett is the number 2 corner. He's got some solid man coverage ability, but his zone actually looks even better to me. 92 speed is pretty solid. And then the number 3 corner is Kamani Jackson, 6', 183 out of El Cerrito, California. Jackson is very solid in man, but not great in press, which is kind of unusual. 88 catching, and then has pretty solid zone coverage ability. Dude looks like he's 300 pounds, so thank you for that game. And he also has the Platinum House Call ability, which is pretty good. And then at the back end, they've got a pretty solid safety here in Hunter Haynes, 6'1", 185 out of West Lynn, Oregon. Haynes is an elite level zone defender with not much run support to speak of. That 71 tackling looks pretty awful. No man coverage worth mentioning. 88 speed is not great, so he's only a good zone defender, but that's it for him. We have not played Washington State so far, which is kind of surprising to me, but I actually did look up all the schedules, and we have not played them yet. So we're gonna start with a new set of games here against Washington State. And this is going to be at their house, so they do have that advantage. But overall, I would say we are by far the heavy favorite. We have the better quarterback, we have better running backs, multiple, 3 of them actually. We have by far better receivers and taller receivers. We have by far the better offensive line. Now, on the other side, the defensive line actually goes definitely to Washington State. But we do get a sack on first down there, and now it's 3rd and 14 already, and they are going to send one down the field, and it's broken up. What a play down the field. Mitch Hendricks with a very nice one, and they have to punt it to us, and since that was deep in their own territory, we have now a great field position. Started off with 8 yards for Quentin Drango, the quad man. Getting another run in here, and apparently he's gonna get another one, and man, look at this dude go. That's a 10-yard run for Quentin Drango, and just like that, we're already in field goal range and in the red zone. 2nd and 3, get it away to Drango again, lots of room, and he breaks the last tackle. That's a touchdown. What a drive for Quentin Drango, and you can already see the impact of a very good offensive line here for Maui. They kept him very clean on this run, and then that last broken tackle was absolutely beautiful, obviously. And just like that, they're back on offense, and they do get a first down this time, so we're going to move the chains. Washington State now from the 31, 2nd and 8, and they're going to throw it over the middle there. The lefty gets it away. And that's a first down, 11 yards on the play for Washington State. Warrior standing tall in the pocket, and that needs to be a pick 6, man. Oh my. I mean, at least it's a punt, but Tyler Hector, that needs to be a pick 6, dude. Phillips gets it away as he's getting hit, and Abiameri, he's got lots of room. Breaks tackles, 23 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 for Phillips. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. They set up the screen for Steven Hendricks, and the blocking's perfect as they do get another 12 yards on the play for Steven Hendricks. 2nd and 10. Phillips now up for a pass play, and he gets it away to Wiggins, and he is going to have the first down as he gets tackled at the 14-yard line. 3rd and 5, and Hendricks is the back as he is getting stuck here. That doesn't go very far. 4th down, and we are just going to take the points here, 10-0. Now Washington State's back on offense, and I mean, this does not look great so far. They're down by 2 scores already. We're not even done with the first quarter. But 3rd and 4 now, manageable 3rd down. But Warrior is getting sacked here. He's going down, and this one's going to be Kareem Cleveland in the backfield. And Wazoo is getting off the field again with a punt here. So, yet again, we are back on offense, and this defense has yet to prove that they're actually as good as the roster indicates. As Wiggins has another huge first down, and jumping off sides is just going to be declined here. Maui with another great first down, as Wiggins has been showing this season that the slot role is perfectly tailored for him. But now a free rusher off the edge, and we are going to have a tackle for a loss. Going to end the drive right there, and we have to punt it back actually, so no points on that drive for us. So still 10-0 as Wazoo gets the ball back. 2nd and 10, and Warrior has a double twin set, and they're going to throw it. Lefty is going to get it out there, and that's an 8-yard play to make this 3rd down a lot easier to manage. And now a 3-by-1 set as they have trips to the left. And that's not going to be enough. Gerard Stokely's going to get him. 4th down, they punt it back. So a lot of defensive action now. 3 minutes left in the game. Or in the half, I guess. And Drango is going to run away from the defense. 9 yards on the screen. What a play for Drango. 2nd and 7. And they are going to go for the pass here. Phillips is going to get it away. It's caught by Easy at the sideline, and this is exactly the tough catches we need him to make. He's the perimeter #1 alpha receiver, and he's going to get the first one there. Get another one here. Another tough grab against double coverage there, and we're inside 1 minute now, and they're going to let the play clock click down. It's a touchdown yet again. It's Sergio Wiggins back in the end zone, as Maui is going to go up by 3 score now here in Washington. So, bad news for this this Cougars team, as they have had a pretty abysmal first half. The defense couldn't stop us that much. I mean, actually, they did force a few punts out of us. And, of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We have had some success on defense here. They're still shutouts, and we're going to get the ball now. So even more bad news. But this defense for Washington State, they need to prove that they're as good as they should be. As Manuel Kamea is wide open, and he gets about 25 yards on that play. And that's already going to get us across midfield. 1st and 10 from the 49, and they're going to hand it off to Steven Hendricks, who has been a very proficient runner in this episode. 11 yards on the play. Very nice rush lanes opening up here. 2nd and 10 now. Steven Hendricks, another huge rushing lane. Tried to juke out the safety, but it did not work out here. He's going to get tackled. 2nd and 10. And Benjamin Phillips is pressured. 5-man rush and wide open right into the blitz. That's Wiggins. What a juke move into the end zone is the slot receiver. And the Surfers are now up by 24. And man, would you look at that juke move. Whiffed or made 2 people whiff on that move. Sergio Wiggins is an unbelievable slot receiver, and man, it's great to have him on the team, man. Phillips gonna get it away. Just gonna take a quick second peek at this one. I mean, look at the juke move. Broke the ankles of 2 different guys. 2nd and 10 for Washington State here, and they're gonna go 0 blitz on the defensive side, and that's gonna get him off a gash. The middle linebackers in the backfield, and this is gonna make this very tough. 3rd and 13 for Warrior. They go empty backfield, and Alba has the pressure. That's going to be picked off as well, as Jamie Ham's going to return it out of bounds at the 6-yard line. I mean, that was just an ill-advised throw altogether. He was pressured immediately by Jawan Alba in the backfield there. He makes a split-second decision, throws it in double coverage, and Jamie Ham gets the better of him. Quentin Drango up the middle, breaks a tackle on his way. That's a touchdown, and Maui is now up by 31. And I mean, this game's over. Like, 31-0. Washington State has not shown at all that they are capable to keep up with this Surfers team. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna do one more drive here. Frederick Warrior, 3rd and 4. They can't even get that first down. It's gonna be a 4th down. Mohammed Hook gets him, and let's just skip ahead. I just want to show you a couple more cool plays, as look who's behind the defense again. It's a Bia Mary yet again for a big play, but yet again Phillips not on the money. He underthrows it this time, so defensive back can get back into it and tackle him. And now 1st and goal. We have a touchdown. This is, by the way, backups, and Christian Darnold in the end zone for his first ever college touchdown. Christian Darnold is the number 5 receiver on this team. He doesn't get much playing time at all. So it's nice to see him making a grab. And that's going to get us up to 38-0. And they do get a touchdown in the end there. They force the ball down the field. We do get one more field goal out of this one, as we waste away the last few minutes in garbage time with our backups. But very solid game on offense and defense. We were very proficient in both phases of the game. And yeah, just great game all around. Ruben, he did get to play a few snaps here. 7 of 10 for 68 and a touchdown, no picks. Very solid stat line for the backup quarterback. Nice to see. We had a very successful day on the ground. 35 runs combining for 150 rushing yards. And then on the other side, the lead receiver, Alani Melton, he got 9 carries for 13 yards, which is 1.4 per carry. And that's just awful. And then they do get 1 deep touchdown, 71-yard score for Wright, but every other play we kept them below 20 yards per reception. Very good play from our secondary today. And then look at this list, man. We passed the ball to so many receivers, dude. We've got a Biameri for 84. We've got Wiggins for 62 and 2 scores. We've got Easy for 50. Kamea had 22. We had catches for more than 10 different receivers in this game. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. And then Kareem Cleveland for 1.5 sacks. We get Stokely in there. We get Lennon and Gash for half sacks. And then Tyler Hector, he got an interception. Jamie Ham gets 1. That's just nice to see that our cornerback unit is up to the challenge. And yeah, on defense, very good play for us today. The only thing disappointing in this game is honestly the Washington State defense. They should have been a lot better than they actually were. But even more good news, we get even more commits here. Joey Keane, the edge rusher, Shakir Hills, the middle linebacker. They're both going to join us next year. Going to be redshirted, obviously. But we also get the 5-star cornerback, J.J. Ernsberger, out of Carmichael, California. But on the other hand, we are going to lose out here on Kona Moreau, a 5-star defensive tackle. Looks absolutely ridiculous. I think he's one of the best prospects in this entire class of recruits. Looks unbelievable. He could start right away. I'm guessing this dude is probably above an 80 overall right off the bat. Joey Keane, we get him. At least we get the edge rusher here. So he was a recruit in that first game against Cal. Keane has very good athleticism and 84 power moves. I think that's already enough. He's also got gold quick jump ability. So the quick jump ability is actually kind of OP in CFB25. So I'm expecting this dude to be a superstar in a couple seasons. Shakir Hills, middle linebacker with 91 speed, with elite zone coverage already. For a prospect that's like for a high school player at 78 zone coverage, that is actually absolutely elite. And then we've got the elite corner here in J.J. Ernsberger, 6'2", 183, a zone coverage corner who's going to fit right in. Elite athleticism, 84 zone right off the bat. I think he could play right off the bat if he needed to. But, I mean, as we have seen today, we already have an elite secondary, so probably going to be redshirted as well. And with that, we're going to move on to the last game of this episode. We've got the Oregon State Beavers. They do look kind of similar to the Washington State Cougars, but they do have a few good players, and one of them is Robert Ngakwe, back to a righty this time. This dude is also from Hawaii, 6'5", 224, 3-star prospect back in his days. Very good accuracies. 88 throw power is a little bit on the lower end of what you want, but nonetheless pretty solid. No speed to be mentioning. He's just a pocket passer. I hope we can sack him a bunch of times. Garrison Weil is the running back. Where's number 28? Weil is 5'11", 187. He's a receiving back, but on the other hand, his receiving ability is restricted to just his hands. His route runnings are actually pretty awful. No power, a little bit of elusiveness, 90 speed, so not scared of that dude at all. The top receiver is David Wells, 6'1", 178, a deep threat. The former 2-star Wells wears number 6, so watch out for him. Very solid route runnings. His hands look very good. Elite level elusiveness and solid athleticism. So they do have a solid number 1, but nothing our defense can't handle, I would say. Cyrus Wallace is the number 2, 5'7", 174 out of Seattle, Washington. Wallace is a very good route runner. He's got very good hands. That 79 catch in traffic honestly looks a little bit sus, but good elusiveness as well on him. 90 speed is solid. So I'm not scared of the athleticism on these weapons here, both the running backs and the receivers, and also the tight ends. The athleticism just not there, but they do have some solid playmakers here with catching ratings and stuff. Trimble is a tight end on this team, very good hands. The route running needs a lot of work. He does have some solid athleticism, but nothing to be scared of. Now, the offensive line for this team actually looks surprisingly solid. They do have a very good offensive line overall, I would say, and even backups here. The second best player on the team is a backup center. The right guard is an 82 overall. The right tackle is the weakest player at 81 overall. I think that is pretty solid. So definitely, I think a lot more of a challenge than what we had with Washington. But I mean, the Washington offense, they had a horrible offensive line, and it showed. They were not able to do anything until they got a 71-yard touchdown within the last 2 minutes of the game in garbage time. They do have a very good pass rusher here off the edge, but that's only one player. The rest of the D-line looks actually pretty weak. And then they've got a mid linebacker here in Jesse Pinter, 6'6", 265, a massive dude with 84 zone coverage. This dude has pretty crazy movement skills for his size. He can rush the passer, got some run stopping ability. While it's not elite, it's pretty solid. Pretty good linebacker there. And then Dexter Foster on the other side. He's actually an edge rusher, so actually somebody to be scared about. 6'3", 216, very light for a pass rusher, but 91 finesse moves, 82 power moves, really good against the run as well. And he can even drop back in coverage and do some damage there. Pretty good athlete as well. Dexter Foster will be going to the NFL, definitely. That dude is the best player they have on defense, I would say. And then the top corner is Zetroy Hawkins, and he's a very good man coverage corner, 85 man, 81 press, 80 catching, and even the zone coverage is keeping up with that. 87 zone with paired with some solid athleticism as well. I mean, Hawkins is definitely a solid corner, but is he a match for Kasim Abiameri? We'll see. The rest of the cornerback unit doesn't look like anything special at all. And then they've got Isaac Zuniga at the back end there, an elite level zone coverage safety with absolutely abysmal run support skills, no man coverage ability at all, and only 84 speed. So this dude only knows how to cover, but he doesn't have any speed. Now, we have played Oregon State before, and we have won against them twice. So we're going to hope to extend that streak. We'll see how this game's going to go. As Oregon State has a home game here, it should give them a little bit of an edge, but overall, we are still the heavy favorites. We have still the better quarterback, we have better running backs, we have better receivers, we have a better tight end. And even though they have a very good offensive line, I think we have the better one. And then for the defense, they only have a couple of good edge rushers and one good linebacker and one good corner. We have a solid defensive line. Actually, the edge rushers might be better for them, but the rest of the D-line looks better for us. We have a better linebacker unit. We have a better cornerback trio. And we have by far the better safety duo. Now, right off the bat, we're going to have a roughing the passer call after we get a catch by JJ Easy, which is going to get us 15 extra and moves us across midfield already. First and 10, hand it off, and cutting it to the left side is Steven Hendricks. 10-yard run, get the first down. Very nice play for Hendricks as he stays in the game here. 2nd and 11, he's going to be motioned out. And they have man coverage across the board. 6-man pressure. It's a zero blitz. And down goes Phillips. 3rd and 21. This is not looking great for Phillips. We're going to get the pass off here on the receiver screen. And we get back into field goal range. So at least the Biomiri, he gets us 15 yards on that play. Make the field goal. It's a 3-0 lead. That zero blitz was called at the perfect time for Oregon State, so they prevent further damage, but we do get some points out of the drive. And now they go on their opening drive. 1st and 10, and this one's intercepted! Oh my, it's a Muhammad hook again. And he just got robbed. It's the Pirate in the end zone. 38-yard pick six for Muhammad Hook. And that's what you get for throwing it late to the flats, man. Muhammad Hook, he is just a different level of cornerback, man. Unbelievable stuff here. Got robbed by Captain Hook. And they go back on another drive, now down by 2 scores already. And this is actually the lead running back on the team. 13 yards for Garrison Weil. Very nice start. And now they get 2 running backs on the field. Weil is going to be sent out on a motion. And they're going to have a pass concept styled up. And down goes the quarterback. It's Walter Lennon in the backfield as we're going to have a sack here on Oregon State. 2nd and 17. And they are going to get a lot of the yardage back. Make this a very manageable 3rd and 3. So let's see if they can do that. 3 by 1 set. Trips to the right on this play. And wide open is Trimble, the tight end. As Ngakwe has a first down there after he got sacked earlier. They still move the chains. 5-man pressure, and Ngakwe is going down again as we send the pressure off a gash in the backfield. And he has been so productive as a blitzing linebacker that you might want to think, dude, maybe we have to put this dude at edge rusher, honestly. 3rd and 12, Ngakwe going down again, and that's Kareem Cleveland in the backfield. And look who's there again as well. Getting to the quarterback was Walter Lennon, just a half-second late there. Kareem Cleveland had the shorter path, and that's going to be a 4th and 19. No points for Oregon State, and we get the ball back on offense, and they get another 0 blitz, and Phillips gets the ball away. Great block by JJ Easy. Wiggins racing down the sideline. 10-5 touchdown. Maui's got another one as Sergio Wiggins has a huge score. And this is already a 17-0 game for the Surfers as we're not even close to the end of the first quarter. So 2.5 minutes left to play. If we score 17 points on every quarter, man, this is going to be an absolute disaster as Phillip, he took the hit, but Wiggins runs away from his DB. They had the 0 blitz dialed up there. It was a good call, I would say, but Phillips got the pass away at the last second. And this time, Captain Hook was not there quickly enough on the outside. But at least he makes the tackle there as Ngakwe gets a first down out of his receiver. 3rd and 7. Ngakwe standing tall in the pocket, and this time he's going to throw it away. 4th down, another punt for Oregon State, and we get the ball back on offense. And it's still the first quarter. And we're going to set up the slip screen here, and this one's not going to be good at all as Hendricks not able to make the catch there. So 3 and out for Maui offense, actually, as Ngakwe gets sacked again. What is happening to this offensive line? This time we send a middle linebacker, Stanley Ferris, on a blitz, and he gets a sack as well. And that's going to be another punt for Oregon State. 3 and out for them as well. Phillips has his man behind the defense. Actually not behind, he's in front, but still makes the catch. It's actually a tight end, Manuel Kamea, on the play. Turning the cornerback around there. 2nd and 10 now for Benjamin Phillips. And he's going to have his receiver, JJ Easy, wide open across the middle. 18 yards on the play. Gets him into the red zone. And now 1st and goal for Benjamin Phillips, who crosses 2,000 passing yards already. So if he keeps this pace, he's going to be at 4,000 yards after the end of the regular season. 1st and goal for Benjamin Phillips. He's got some time. He's going to deliver the throw, and it's going to be a touchdown. JJ Easy right on the goal line there. We score another one, and it's 24-0 already for this Surfers offense. And, man, Oregon State looking like an absolute, garbage bin, I guess. Ngakwe, now to start the second quarter here. It's 24-0, geez. He gets it away, but it's going to be shy of the sticks. So another 3 and out for Oregon State. And we're going to go back on offense. Let's score even more. And Benjamin Phillips, he keeps passing. He gets 8 yards for Kasim Aberameri. 2nd and 2. Phillips is going to throw the RPO. And Easy has a good time here. 8 yards on another catch. So far, very efficient day for Benjamin Phillips. And he's going to get it away on the slant. And that one's caught, but absorbing a huge hit is Sergio Wiggins on that one. Second and goal. And 2 running backs in the game. We're going to hand it off to Hendricks. It's a touchdown, and it's 31-0. We're not even at halftime, man. What is happening? This Oregon State team is looking horrible. We're halfway through this through the second quarter, and it's 31-0. At this rate, we're going to have in the backups after halftime. 2nd and 5, and Wild's the back, but they're going to pass it. 6-man pressure, and the zero blitz is actually working out as Jose Mangold did not have coverage on Trimble, the tight end. 1st and 10, the motion across the field, and making the catch on the outside, Muhammad Hook. He had great coverage. The catch is still made. What a nice play by number 19. 2nd and 8, and Ngakwe has a play action boot to the left, and wide open is his tight end Trimble again. 2nd and 5, and Ngakwe is going to motion Trimble across the formation. Play action shot. Ngakwe throws it. That one's caught as well, and great coverage again, but it doesn't matter. 3rd and 3 for Ngakwe. 4-man pressure, and this time we get to him. It's Kareem Cleveland for another sack. Looking pretty solid in this midseason stretch here. Kareem Cleveland. And they're going to take the field goal here at the 20. And this one's going to be good. So Oregon State finally on the board at the 2-minute warning. But they left us 2 minutes. So we're going to go back on offense. And Phillips is going to try his best as we have another catch by Abiamiri. And that's a first down. And now 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. Benjamin Phillips is gonna throw over the middle. Catch is made by Kamea. Gets some extra yardage. And that's a 15-yard play for the tight end. 2nd and 10. 1 minute on the clock. And Phillips has not enough time to throw this one. That's going to be a sack for Oregon State. And we're going to run down the clock here a little bit. 3rd and 22. Let's see what we can do as Phillips just going to arc a deep one. Abiamiri in the end zone. It's a touchdown! What are you talking about? Kasim Abiamiri in the end zone. Maui with another score before half. It's 38-3. And we're going to take a second look at that one because they definitely had deep enough coverage on the cover 2 here. Cover 4, actually. And Abiamiri still beats him to the spot. And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Their strong safety has like 84 speed. Or 87 or whatever. It's just not enough against Kasim Abiamiri. And he beat his corner off the line. And by far, man, unbelievable offensive output from this Maui Surfers team. Also, pretty good defense, holding them to 3 points so far. But we're going to go back to defense now. Let's see if they can do anything. Trimble on the catch here. That's going to be a 9-yard play. Ngakwe with a nice throw over the middle. 3rd and 9 now. That's going to be a tough one. And they are going to send the middle linebacker. And that should have been an interception for Tyler Hector. This dude needs to get more interceptions. And, I mean, you see where this is going, right? They have no shot of winning this game. So I'm just going to show you a few very good plays as we have a very nice catch at the sideline there by Wiggins. Crazy good play there. They do get a couple touchdowns in the 4th quarter there, but it doesn't matter. And another crazy play is Christian Darnold. This was backups were in at this point for a long time. And we had a very nice play here on the RPO for Christian Darnold. That was a very nice play to see. And with that, we're going to end this game. In the second half, we had a lot of backups in, so not much output there. It was just nice to see that the offense is clicking like this. It looks pretty unstoppable here. As Ngakwe, he did have a solid day on this offense, but he just had no support by the rest of the team. Abdul Rubin again gets in here for 10 passes, 8 completed, 80% completion percentage, no touchdowns, no picks. Very solid day for him again. And then we were not able to run the football much in this game, man. That was not working at all, but they did have some solid run defense. I actually have no idea why, because their defensive tackle unit looks awful, but for some reason they were getting it done. On the other side, Garrison Wild, 18 runs for 63 yards. Not much going there for this team. Cyrus Wallace. He had the one big touchdown they got at the end there, and then they had the tight end Trimble for a few catches. Very nice day for our secondary. However, we're locking them down pretty well. And then Sergio Wiggins, $125 and a score on very good production. Biameri, another incredible touchdown in the end zone, man. It was just a Hail Mary, honestly, but he still beat the safety to the spot, even though that dude was playing like 20 yards off the line, man. Kamea for 55 yards. And again, we passed the ball around to so many different receivers in this game as well. Christian Darnold, most mentionable from the backups. 3 catches for 31 yards. That's nice to see. We get 2 sacks by Kareem Cleveland. Our middle linebackers get in there. Walter Lennon had a sack. Just very nice output. And we get 1 interception on the day from Captain Hook. Out with his privateering fleet. He got 1 more. Just incredible cornerback play from this defense here. Very nice to see. And then I did throw an interception to Zuniga, but it didn't matter. Zuniga, by the way, was the player that was getting torched by Kasima Biamiri, if I recall correctly. And yeah, yet again, a dominant offensive effort in the first half. And the second one, I mean, it was just backups. We ran the football a lot. Nothing much. Nothing worth mentioning. And with that, we're going to take a quick look at the conferences, as we are still the only unbeaten team in the conference, and also overall 6-0 in college play this year. We've got 4-0 in conference. We are well on our way to winning the Southern Coast Division. But we still have to play all of our opponents except the number 2 team, USC. We played them in week 1. But UCLA probably going to be our biggest hiccup possibility. They are already 1-2. So unless we royally screw this up, I think this should be an easy win in this division. On the other side, we have Oregon leading 2-1 in conference. They still have some work to do. Washington State 3-2. This entire Cascadia conference division, I mean, doesn't look great. We have beaten out Cal, Oregon State, and Washington State today. So there's actually only 1 more team missing, and I think it's going to be Washington. I think we're not playing Oregon and Stanford this year. Well, I may have spoken too soon on that one. I'm pretty sure Oregon has the best shot at winning their division. So if they do, we'll see them in the conference championship game if we get there. Pretty sure about that, honestly, because the rest of this Cascadia division doesn't look great. And in the Southern Coast Division, I mean, San Diego State, San Jose State, Hawaii should be 3 blowout wins for us. Only UCLA is going to present a real challenge to us, I'm assuming. And then Washington, obviously, also. Maybe they stop us or something. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Maui Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.